an extra kick. We're right on the button, 'cause our special guest star is Betty Hutton.
It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered all around, finally found somebody who.
It had to be. It is. Only one singer has a voice that sounds like that. It's husky, intense, direct. A voice that belongs to someone who began entertaining at the age of 3. And by the age of 13, became the singing star of a big-time swing orchestra. And a few years later, she made a smash film debut in one of those Paramount Pictures star-studded wartime extravaganzas, and from then on she couldn't lose. Straight to the top. GIs pinned her photograph up right alongside Betty Grable, Rita Hayworth. She brought the life to the lusty Texas Guinan to the screen. She became known as the incendiary blonde. She triumphed as Annie Oakley in the movie version of Irving Berlin's Annie, Get Your Gun. And she even managed to capture the heart of Cecil B. DeMille, who made her the star of his circus epic, The Greatest Show on Earth. And all this time, she was making hit records, singing hilarious comedy numbers, as well as torchy love songs. And in 1952, she created a fantastic musical floor show. It was the first of the big, splashy Las Vegas spectaculars. She brought the show to New York and single-handedly captured the palace. Every audience who saw her there, the best word to describe her is unforgettable. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Betty Hutton.
I'm up here, looking out, wondering what you are thinking about. As I look in each face, I can't help wondering what's taking place. I'll bet you're all saying to each other, I wonder how old she is. Yes, if I could read your minds and use analysis, your every thought, I bet I'd find goes something like this. Why, I remember her when I was going on 10. Now my grandson's just out of Yale. They say her temper's so bad that whenever she's mad, she'd make an army sergeant turn pale. Is her hair really blonde? Well, I doubt it. I hear she buys peroxide by the case. She's all made up tonight, no doubt about it. Why, you wouldn't believe her real face. They say she hasn't a dime, and it's really a crime. She's been such an extravagant dame. Well, you can say what you say of me, think what you may of me. I don't care, I proclaim, just as long as you can pronounce my name. Yes, we up here who entertain are always in the public domain. Would you believe, not long ago, I heard this while doing my show. There was a lady seated right down front. Do you know what I heard her say? She said, my dear, I heard from someone Mickey Rooney's her son, and she used to work charming snakes. How did she get so far? Bet you I'd be a star if I'd only got her breaks. Cousin Joe heard a rumor last summer. He got straight from his old Uncle Doc, who got the inside story from her plumber, that she once spent the night with Elton John. Ah! Well, I don't know what you know, but I swear it ain't so. Someone always has something to say. Well, I don't care what you're thinking, dear, long as you like the show up here. And it's Mr. Barnum, Mrs. Barnum, on their honeymoon day. The show starts right away. Thank you so very much. You're so wonderful. Oh. They're writing songs of love, but not for me. Ah, lucky stars up above, but not for me. You know, that was one of the first songs that I sang in New York City. As you know, it was written by the great George Gershwin. And I always thought, oh boy, wouldn't that be super to meet a man like Gershwin, have him write a great song for you. Well, I got real lucky, and I went to Hollywood. I got me a movie part, and they assigned a great songwriter to me, Jim McHugh and Frank Lester. And I said, fellas, I'd really like to sing a beautiful song. So they said, Bets, we got just the song for you. And this is the one they wrote especially for me. He says, murder, he says, every time a kid says, murder, he says, at a time like this, it's murder, he says, is that the language of love? See, that's my love song. But did I give up hope? No. Because guess who was assigned next to write a song for me? Ah, the great Hoagy Carmichael. And this song, as you know, Stardust, absolutely sends everybody. So I said, Hoagy, nobody will really listen to me. I really want to sing a pretty song. Please, Hoagy, write something like Stardust. So, this is the one he wrote for me. There's a doctor living in your town. There's a lawyer and an Indian too. And neither doctor, lawyer, nor Indian chief could love you any more than I do. There's a barrel of fish in the ocean. There's a lot of little birds in the blue. I neither fish nor fowl, says the wise old owl, could love you any more than I do. Hey, no, 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 it couldn't be true. You like I do. I'm gonna warn all the dead-eyed dicks. You're the chick with the slickest tricks. Every tick of my ticket ticks. For you, follow through. Tell the doc, stick to his practice. Tell the lawyer to settle his case. Send the engine chief and his Tommy Hawk back a little rain in the beat. Cause you know, no, no, it could be so. Oh, you're super. I'm so scared, before I come out to do a show like this because I haven't been doing many. It's so super to feel love in a room again. God bless you. Oh, thank you, Father. Well, I never could get them to write a romantic song for me. You heard Garbo was the silent type. Well, they called me Hutton, the screamer. So when the picture Annie Get Your Gun was made in Hollywood, I started screaming again. Here it is. Oh, my mother was frightened by a shotgun, they say. That's why I'm such a wonderful shot. I'd be out in the cactus and I'd practice all day. But now tell me, what have I got? I'm quick on the trigger with targets not much bigger than a pinpoint of number 1. But my score with a feller is lower than a cellar. Oh, you can't get a man with a gun. If I went to battle with someone's herd of cattle, you'd have steak when the job was done. But if I shot the herder, they'd lock me up for murder. 'Cause a man may be hot, but he's not when he's shot. Oh, you can't get a man with a gun. I had a lot of love in me in those years. Matter of fact, I had so much I used to spread it around. That's how I wound up with 4 husbands. That didn't work out so good, did it? Anyway, every night when I hopped into bed, this is the song I would sing. Where are you now that I need you? Now that I want you so badly, I could die. I had you at my beck and call. I called you any time at all. I guess I took too much for granted. I never thought I'd lie awake and cry. Where are you now that I need you? Now that I want you so badly, I could cry. Ooh, I wish I didn't love you so. My love for you should have faded long ago. I might be smiling by now with some new tender friend. I'd be smiling by now with my heart on the mend. But when I try, something in this heart says no. Oh, Arthur Murray taught me dancing in a hurry. I had a week to spare. He showed me the groundwork and the walk-around work and told me to take it from there. Arthur Murray then advised me not to worry. It would come out all right. To my way of thinking, it came out stinking. I don't know my left from my right. A turkey trot or a gavotte, I don't know which, I don't know what. A jitterbug, a bunny high long as you cut a rug. Walk the dog, do the clog, lend the optic, you drop all the jack, bag the bad, cheek to cheek, you're weak. You heard the Pavlova, well, Jack, move over. Make way for the queen of the day. Thank you very much. Well, as you can see, my songs were never calm and serene, and neither was my private life, as most of you know. But a wonderful, wonderful thing happened to me 10 years ago. My last big crash down was in Rhode Island. After all the pills and the booze I had consumed, there was nowhere left to go. And so, God gave me another chance because I met the fabulous Father Peter McGuire. He has been so wonderful to me, ladies and gentlemen, turned my whole life all around. He introduced me to God and gave me back the confidence that I had lost. I don't mean I have it all back yet, but it's beginning to come together. He has been so great to me, and I'm so grateful to be here tonight. And I figure, you know, what the heck? Betty Davis made it back. Maybe I'll give it a crack, you know. You know, after all those wonderful things, 2 years ago, if you watched Good Morning America, I was reunited with my daughters, whom I had not seen in 7 years, and my 5 grandchildren. I just met them 2 years ago. It has been so great. They said, "Grandmother, do us a favor. Sing for us the lullaby you used to sing to our moms." So, ladies and gentlemen, with your permission, I would like to sing that lullaby for you. I must sit down for a minute. I'm ready to fall in a heap. My Willie's been fed, and I've tucked him in bed. Thank goodness the darling's asleep. He's a wonderful boy. He's a joy. He's a boon. Ah, gee, you should have seen him this afternoon. With the bridge on down, with the table cracks, with the china tray. Buddy said I couldn't help it. My white horse ran away. Rip, rip, when the curtain, wham, when the window cracks with the new buffet. And I heard him tell his daddy, my white horse ran away. Somehow, Indians got to our front room. Our cowboy grabbed for his gun and went boom, 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 slam. When the screen door smashed in the mirror, looks like I'll soon be great. But he smiles, and what's the difference? And maybe some Mother's Day I'll remember when that rockin' horse ran away. Came home late from a picture I was tired, my shoes were tight. I took off my stockings, dropped my girdle, got undressed and pulled the light. Boy! Slipped into my nightgown, then tiptoed across the floor. Better have a look at Junior. So I peeked into his door. Clang, 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 when a cowbell, we went a whistle. I nearly had a stroke. It was Mother's precious baby, just having this little joke. Always, just when I'm breathing a peaceful sigh, there's G-men, coppers and robbers, and high all silver. Man with the bookcase, full with the fruit bowl, through with the festival. Did you get wet? But he smiles, and what's the difference? And maybe some Mother's Day I'll remember when bang went the lamp, down went the table, crash went the tray, rip went the curtain, wham went the clang went the bell, wee when it was a bam went a pen, slam went a door. On that special day, his rocking horse ran away. To be you, yes, it had to be you. I wandered all around, finally found somebody who could make me be true. And they'd make me feel blue, and I'd even be glad just to feel sad thinking of you. Some others I've seen, they might never be mean. They might never be cross, try to be boss. They wouldn't do for nobody else. Gave me that thrill with all your faults. I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you.
Presentation of this program was made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by this station and other public television stations.